Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Bengals. This is your KBHS news show for Tuesday, August 26th. I'm your anchor, Carlos Gutierrez.
And I'm Stephen O'Hara. Students, please write your student number on all absence notes that you turn into the attendance office. This simple step will help you get your absence cleared faster. You only have 3 days to turn your note into after you come back to school. The back to school yearbook sale is almost over. Get your yearbook for the low cost of $65 until the end of August. Prices will go up in September, so make sure you take advantage of this deal. Go to yearbookordercenter.com or pay at the banker.
Auditions for the fall play Macbeth are coming up. Auditions will be September 2nd from 2 to 5 p.m. in the Carol Lumen Theater on the north side of the building. See Mr. Sessa in the theater for more information and materials. Attention students, tomorrow is count day. The first 200 students who walk through the school doors will get a wristband. At lunch, bring your wristband to room 304 to claim your prize. Let's celebrate good attendance together.
Senior boys, the Powder Puff game is coming up, and student council is looking for boys who want to be cheerleaders. It's a lot of fun learning cheers, chants, and stunts. The interest meeting is on Thursday in room 613 at lunch. Come be a Powder Puff cheerleader.
I'm Ms. Hungerford. I oversee the activities office, which is located on the stage in the cafeteria, and I'm also over the SSO, which is near the entrance of Bonanza. This year in the SSO, we have 3 strategists, Mr. Thompson, Mr. Gordon, and Mr. Smythe, and the office secretary in there is Ms. Cunningham.
So one of the things we really want to talk about in the SSO office is attendance. Arriving to class on time is extremely important. We also want to make sure that we're keeping down on excessive tardies, which I'll talk about in just a second. All absences must be verified. So if you are absent, we need you to make sure that you verify that absence within 3 days. And what that means is there's a couple of ways of doing that. You can bring a note, put it into the office. You can also bring a doctor's note and also admit it to the office or to our attendance officer. Or you could actually go to the website, bonanzabengals.org, and you can actually do a report an absence drop down under the student icon, or you can actually do it under down at the bottom. In addition to attendance, I want the students to also remember that if you're skipping a class and you become truant, that is also unverified. And so once you start putting all these together, now we're looking at graduation. Unexcused absences beyond 9 will result in the denial of credit for that class. So ultimately, if you have unexcused or unverified absences after 9, then you won't get credit for that class, and then it would have to be retaking the class. Chronic absenteeism will also result in educational neglect, and that comes to the SSO office. So if you are having issues with attendance and you need resources, please reach out to the SSO office so we can help you. So tardy sweeps, we want to end with, and know that when we do tardy sweeps, we will have them on all days and every day, and you will be swept into 144 in-house suspension, and you will be truant for that period.
Since I work in the student success office, I do have a couple things that we need to talk about in regards to restrooms, cell phones, dress code, and after-school check-in. So restroom passes, in order to leave the classroom, you need to scan out, and then when you come back, you need to scan in. Restroom passes need to be worn at all times and visible. So that doesn't mean that you can have the lanyard hanging out, the pass itself needs to be out. You cannot use your phone while you're using the bathroom, or else Mr. B will catch you in the Y. While we're talking about cell phones should not be used in class. Another good thing to do is when you are in class to put away your headphones. If your teacher asks you to put away your phone into a pouch, put it in the pouch and follow their guidelines. Cell phones are able to be confiscated by your teacher, and they will be brought up to the SSO, and there will be progressive discipline for always breaking that rule. The next thing we need to talk about is dress code policy. We need to make sure that your clothes are sufficiently covering any undergarments. There's no sagging, no ski masks. You have to make sure that there's no inappropriate content on your t-shirts and no restricted imagery. Any of those things can cause you to be within a dress code infraction, which you will have to come up to the SSO. Okay. The last point is after school check-in. After school check-in is for clubs, activities, test retakes, and sports. You guys will all check into 144, and you'll need your school ID. Your advisor for your clubs and sports will set an established time where they will come and pick you up. Please do not be late. If you are late, you will either be sent home or escorted to your classroom. If you are a test retake, your teacher will provide a pass that day. Emails also work for a pass, so you can show that at the door. When you are done with your activity, your sport, or your test retake, your teacher will walk you out the fire exit routes, and you will go on and head home. If you are an athlete that needs to do a test retake, it's your responsibility to reach out to your coach to get back on campus. So you can use SportsU or talk to Mr. Gordon.
At Bonanza, we want every student to make it to school safely. They're welcome to ride the school bus or catch a ride with parents, but if they choose to take personal devices such as skateboards or scooters, they must lock them up at the main entrance in front of the school. Students are responsible for providing their own locks. At Bonanza High School, we take fighting very seriously. Any students who engage in a fight will be suspended for 20 days with a placement in the Star-On program. What that means is, any student who is suspended will not be able to step foot on any CCSD campus for the duration of their suspension. The suspension does not include weekends or non-school days. In addition, any student who engages in a second fight at Bonanza will be recommended for expulsion. At Bonanza High School, we want every student to be successful this school year. Whether it's myself, Mr. Gordon, Mr. Smythe, or Ms. Hungerford, we want to make sure that everyone is safe and successful. If you ever need any help with any issues here at Bonanza, visit the Student Success Office. Go Bengals!
What artist painted a looming cypress tree under a swirling night in a starry night? The answer is Van Gogh. Join Bonanza's varsity quiz team. See Mr. Christensen in room 210 for more information.
There is still time to join the cross-country team. We especially need a few more girls. See Coach Layton or Coach Dean for more information. Here are the games for the week. Today, women's soccer will travel to Cimarron Memorial for their game at 6:45 p.m.
Tomorrow, tennis will travel to Canyon Springs for their game at 3 p.m. Thursday, women's soccer will travel to Sky Point for their game at 5:45 p.m.
Friday, varsity football will host Valley. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. Good luck, Bengals!
And the quote of the day is, "Everything is awesome, everything is cool when you're part of a team," by Tegan and Sarah.
Think about that one, Bengals, and remember, it's the best day to be you.